April 23rd, 2025. The world has to change before I do. I went on a walk this morning after a sleepless night. I looked out my window and saw pink and gave up on sleep. I walked and sprinted to the beach while more of the rocks passed the soccer field, and it was vibrant and beautiful and shiny. I listened to music for a bit, but I took off my headphones and listened to the waves crashing into the rocks and the seagulls. I thought about it a lot, but also didn't. I don't really remember. But the sun went behind the clouds eventually, and it was time to leave. I almost went up the nice staircase, but took the nature trail instead. In front of me, a dead rabbit. Fresh kill. I stood in shock for a moment before having a moment of silence and saying a prayer to God for 4 minutes. I talked to him about a few things. The bunny, myself. I asked him for good since it's been bad. I know I can make good for myself, but it's way easier to ask a God I'm not sure I believe in to fix my life for me. I looked up what the faded dead rabbit could mean and naturally got a few different things back. Pregnancy, gang violence, end of a chapter. End of a chapter made the most sense. But did I really need a rabbit to die for me to move forward with my life? Realistically, no. I mean, that'd be the hopeful answer, but like I said, I need the world to change before I do. I have to look for what I should be doing, like how in spring they start tearing up and redoing the roads. I look at the rocks that stick above the water and stand taller than the waves, and say I have to be more like that. But it's not like I didn't try to feel better. I tried when I could to go on walks or runs when it wasn't too bad out, but a lot of the time I was just angry at the people in my neighborhood for not shoveling, and that the sidewalks were caked with slippery snow. Angry that it was 2 a.m. and I so badly needed to put the energy of my racing thoughts elsewhere that I resorted to doing jumping jacks in my basement. That was February, and now it's April. I haven't had as much growth as I'd like to. But at least I can feel the warm sun on my face and arms while on a walk. It's crazy that it's almost May. I haven't caught up. Maybe when the trees start to grow leaves, I will.